last mission. All up for it.
No accounting for taste.
I love that. Took this tiny little teddy bear for good luck, and he's like, no accounting for taste. Kills me, man. Nick Valentine is the best follower. Hands down. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but for real. He is the best. You can't do better than him. Ooh, fucking good shot. Like that shot. I need to see. We got nothing, I guess. Into the teleport.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Here goes nothing.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Nigga said it's just there for decoration? You were fucking up. Yo, what? Well, I think it worked. Oh, should I be crouching? What the fuck? I'm not supposed to be here. Yo, where the fuck is Nick Valentine, though? Did he not... Yo. Shit. He had my missile launcher. Whoa, fuck. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Inside the network scanner, or insert network scanner holotape. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, huh? Nope. Yo. Course of trick data. Data. Yo, was that not it? Insert network scanner holotape. Network scanner, there we go. Yo, we fucking up, man. Should I...
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
What? Yo, this shit is popping off. Yo, this shit is going down. Am I ready?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Yo. Yo, are we fucking up by going here?
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Right.
It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
You think?
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
What is an applicator? Spanner? Yo, this is some Men in Black shit. I'm taking this. Tweezers, I don't need those tweezers. Requires key, small plate. Yo, what is going down? Huh. Figured there'd be something on the radio down here. Crazy. Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean. Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing.
Yo.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are
Fuck is
emotional,
popping off.
and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am...
What?
Your son.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am.
What
raised
in the
by the
hell
Institute.
am I looking at?
And now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Shaun. It's really you.
It really is.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
We've already been through this. I've already had this conversation with you.
Give me Shaun. Just...
I promise. But it's good.
Come on.
Uh-huh. It's really you.
Yes. In the vault. You had no concept of the past.
Sure.
But then you... Is it? And... to you, scientific... So they...
Okay, come on.
So the weird...
Specimens, yep.
Plenty, even in their... But then I was I am the...
Shaun.
I believe you.
I know you must have...
Huh.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum.
Okay,
the
I guess that
Institute
makes
took
sense, but
advantage of Kellogg's
still, it's
vicious
kinda
nature.
fucked.
I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if, but... What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've
Well,
lived
yeah.
my life within
I mean,
these walls.
given the circumstances.
Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Yo, son, we are fucking up. What can we find in this one?
That's it.
You can pause if you want to read that. Fuck that.
Jammed.
Holy shit, so it was... Huh. I don't know if I should go with them or go back to the surface. I don't know if I'm allowed to go back to the surface afterward, because there's still fucking shit I haven't done yet. Side quests and shit. I mean, I gotta help that super mutant. God, why am I worrying about a super mutant more than my own son? Kind of like the point of this whole game. Jesus. Huh. Fuck, man. What do I do? Whoa. I do have to say, though, this place is fucking hype as shit.
You can call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Got him. Defective cleansing unit. I should use that on my mom.
You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Shame.
All systems nominal.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happened?
Huh? So you just gonna start talking to me and then walk away? Yo.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Wow.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Okay.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
I want to talk to Sis. This place looks like the Abstergo place. Gotta take those. I have an instant jumper. Yo, we fucking up.
Pardon me, sir.
I'm trying to learn chess, but the computer always beats me.
Yeah, well, you know, sucks to suck, nerd. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Shit was crazy. Damn.